All right. You know what it is? So this was literally, I think it was $44. I have a screenshot of it. I just searched Amazon 2002 CRV wireless CarPlay. So I don't think it's available anymore, but I think that they're all the same thing. I think it's crazy that they can make these for so cheap. So this should plug into the CRV harness. This is so wild. Yeah, this is a backup camera. Removal tool. Whatever all this stuff is. Microphone. GPS. This is crazy. Screwdriver. I've installed these cheap ones before and they work. It's not nice, but it works. Sick. So chintzy. But usually these, so you have to transfer over the factory little clips. So I don't know. Let's go pull the stereo out and see if this thing powers on. So we did this in the last video, but this stereo is very easy to remove. So just 2 Phillips screws. Oh, I just realized I have to figure out how to transfer this to that new piece. Do you have to transfer the vents too? Oh, I guess this will be more interesting than I thought. So unplug that. So screw, 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 screw. Just a bunch of tiny little Phillips screws. Yeah, all the posts are there on this new one. So I guess what let's take the stereo out and then try to hook power up to this new one and see if it works. These screws don't really want to come out though. They just kind of fall out. Unplug the harness, antenna. All right, let's go get that harness that comes with the new one and plug it into here and then into the stereo. There's this one right here. I don't know what any of that means, but it looks like the right one. So this won't do anything because this is the antenna that came with, but I'm just going to use mine. Let's just try this. Does not want to plug in. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this should be... I mean, it doesn't look that bad so far. Dang. Volume works. Sweet. All right, let's take it out and try to figure out how to transfer all this stuff over because I'm pretty confident now. Hell yeah. I'm just gonna disconnect it here. This clip is weird. Oh no. So we should just be able to take all these little screws out. So 1, 2. For this, let's just start there. So it looks like it's all one big piece. So let's do these 2. All right, so then there's 3 for the hazard. This is gonna be tricky getting these on. And then what about the button? So it looks like just these plastic tabs here. Oh yeah. Nice. So let's see if we can get doesn't fit perfectly, but that's okay. not sure what the best angle is for this kind of thing. And last one. Nice, check that out. All right, so next is these 4 clips here. Oh, actually it's 6. So I need to see if we can pop these off without damaging them. Okay. Try bending it open. Okay. So just use these to kind of give it a little bit of a... Ooh. And then they fly away like that. There we go. Just a couple more to go. Oh, it was pretty good if you just get underneath it right here. Okay, so we got all the screws transferred over, all the clips. So this should pop right in. Okay, so like I said, this harness goes to this stereo, plugs into the original harness. I have no idea what this is for. It looks like some digital antenna, so maybe the later years had that. But what I'm gonna do is just plug into my factory antenna. Hopefully that fits in. Oh no. Let me test that again actually. Okay, it fit the factory antenna. Let's just plug this on. There's a bunch of, oh, that's probably out for the backup camera and stuff. But I'm not gonna hook that up right now. Let's just do just the stereo. Sorry, I couldn't show you that. But we've got antenna plugged in and the hazard plugged in. So that's funny. So it doesn't use these that hold the factory stereo in. All it's relying on is just the bottom 2 screws. So let's put those in. Let's see if these fit. So far, I'm very impressed. Damn. All right, let's try connecting it to my phone and see if wireless Android Auto works. What's up, guys? So it's been about a week or so since I installed this thing. Let's see how fast it pairs up. Yeah, so it usually turns on pretty quick. Goes into this thing. It cut the video, but it just paired right there. Pretty quick. So yeah, music works good. This is Android Auto, so we've got maps and everything. Works fine. Volume, everything. So I'm super excited about this thing. I think I might install the backup camera just because I think it looks so good up here on the dash. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that they're all the same unit. They're just rebranded for different sellers. So basically just try to find the cheapest possible one. This one I got for 44 bucks, pretty lucky, but I've seen them for $60 to $80 for these, which I think is totally worth it with this bezel that fits pretty good. There's like a little kind of, maybe you could call it a gap. I don't know. I think it looks great. But anyways, give it a try. Super easy to install. And yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.